15th Judicial Circuit with the Honorable Judge Sanchez is now in session. All rise.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this case involved the disappearance of Crystal lunchbox from her lunchbox. In this case, Crystal Evans, who is a third grader at St. Jude School, is the plaintiff, and Joanne Lee, also a third grade at St. Jude School, is the defendant. Crystal Evans is asking you to decide whether or not Joanne Lee stole her lunch from her lunchbox, leaving only a banana peel and a few crumbs. Ms. Evans' lawyer, do you wish to make an opening statement?
The evidence in this case will prove that on Friday, April 19, Joanne Lee took my client's yellow lunchbox from the classroom basket while taking the basket from the third grade classroom to the cafeteria. When Crystal Evans opened her lunchbox in the cafeteria, her peanut butter sandwich, her bag of potato chips, and her Capri Sun sponge drink were missing. The only thing left in the lunchbox were a few crumbs and a banana peel.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client, Joanne Lee, has been wrongly accused of stealing Crystal Evans' lunch. She was asked by Ms. Santos to carry all of the lunch boxes to the cafeteria on April 19. She did carry them down to the cafeteria but did not eat Crystal Evans' lunch.
Plaintiff lawyer, please call your first witness. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
State your name.
Denny Santos.
What is your occupation?
I am a teacher at St. Jude School, grade 3A.
On April 19, did you have two students in your class named Crystal Evans and Joanne Lee?
Yes.
Do you think they are good students?
Objection. The question is not relevant to the case.
Objection sustained.
Did you ask Joanne Lee to take Crystal's lunchbox to the cafeteria on April 19?
Yes, along with the lunch boxes of the rest of the class. They were all in a basket.
About how long was Joanne gone from the classroom?
About 5 minutes.
How far is it to the cafeteria from your classroom?
Down to flight of stairs.
When Joanne returned to the class, did anything unusual happen?
Yes, she and Joseph Cool started giggling and had to write their names on the board.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Do you wish to cross-examine defense counsel?
Yes, Ms. Santos, you don't know why my client is were giggling, do you?
No.
How many other people could have touched Mary's lunchbox while it was in the cafeteria?
Oh, I don't know. Probably anyone in the kindergarten, first or second grade, who all eat before we do.
That's all, Your Honor.
Any more witnesses?
Just one, Your Honor. I call Mark Hart to the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, but nothing but the truth? You good?
I do.
State your name.
Mark Hart.
Mark, do you work at St. Jude School?
Yes, I am the maintenance employee.
Did you find anything when you cleaned the girls' bathroom on April 19?
Yes, I found an empty Capri Sun punch carton in the trash can.
Mark, I hand you what is marked as exhibit number 2 and ask if you can identify this.
Yes, this is the empty Capri Sun punch carton that I found in the girls' trash on April 19.
I move that exhibit number 2 be admitted into evidence.
Exhibit number 2 is offered into evidence. Do you want to cross-examine this witness? Defense counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Mark, what time did you find the empty carton?
When I cleaned up after school about 4 p.m.
You have no idea who put it there, do you?
No,
Nor do you know when it was put there?
I know it was not there when I cleaned up on April 18.
Thank you. You are dismissed.
Plaintiff rests her case.
Defense counsel, you may present your case to the jury.
I call Joanne Lee to the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You good?
I do.
State your name.
Joanne Lee.
Joanne, did you eat a peanut butter sandwich, a banana and potato chips, and drink a capsaicin punch from Crystal Evans' lunch on April 19?
No.
Did you get your name on the board that day?
Yes.
Why?
Joseph and I were talking in class.
What were you talking about?
I don't remember.
That's all. I have no further questions.
Plaintiff counsel, do you have any cross-examination of this witness?
No, Your Honor.
Next witness, please.
I call Ralph Jones.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You good?
I do.
State your name.
Ralph Jones.
Do you know Joanne Lee?
Yes.
Is she a thief?
Objection.
Sustained.
Did you eat lunch with Joanne on April 19?
Yes.
What did Joanne eat?
She had a peanut butter sandwich and some other stuff. She ate his whole lunch and part of mine. She was real hungry.
No further questions.
You may be dismissed. Any further witnesses?
No.
No.
Plaintiff counsel, would you care to make a closing argument to the jury?
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the evidence you have heard proves that Joanne Lee had possession of Crystal Evans' lunchbox after he left the classroom on the second floor on April 19. The evidence also shows that when Crystal opened her lunchbox in the cafeteria, all that was left were a few crumbs and a banana peel. Also know that Mark Hart found an empty Capri Sun Punch carton in the girls' bathroom later that day. I ask you to do the right thing and bring back a verdict in favor of Crystal Evans and against Joanne Lee.
Defense counsel, do you wish to address the jury?
Yes, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Joanne is an innocent. Do you think she could take a basket full of lunch boxes down 2 flights of stairs, eat all of Crystal's lunch, go to the girls' bathroom, and still get back upstairs in just 5 minutes? Do you think she could eat Crystal's lunch, then eat her own and part of Ralph Jones' lunch too? She might be a hungry girl, but nobody is that hungry. Plenty of kids could have eaten Crystal lunch. Remember, Miss Santos said all the kindergarten, first and second grade kids eat their lunch in the cafeteria before the third grade does. I ask you to do the right thing and bring back a verdict in favor of Joanne Lee and against Crystal Evans.
Jurors, you will now retire to the jury room to deliberate. First, pick one of you as a leader of the group. When you have reached the verdict, please let the bailiff know. Bailiff, please take the charge of the jury. Case dismissed.
These are the members and their characters. Thea San Luis as Lene Santos and Joan Lee. Desi Angel Bubadilla as the judge, court reporter. Crisame Viado as the defendant's lawyer. Patrick John Cañete as the plaintiff's lawyer. Julius Marquez as the bailiff, Mark Hart and Ralph Jones.